5 o'clock, though, the battle over the Bears Stadium. Tonight, we've learned that the Chicago Bears are reassuring Arlington Heights about negotiations and said they have not made a decision about where their final stadium site will be.
This news comes a day after the team announced it was focusing on Hammond, Indiana. So does this raise the stakes for what Illinois will offer? NBC5's Rose Schmidt is here. She's got the story. Hi, Rose.
Hi, Natalie and Marion. Indiana is offering $1 billion in public funding to bring a stadium to Hammond. On the other side of the Skyway, Governor Pritzker says he put clear parameters in place and he's not compromising on them. Talks continued today between Arlington Heights and the Bears.
We've reached the fourth quarter of negotiations, with Indiana's Stadium Authority bill set to go to the House floor Monday.
We know that they're looking at Indiana and they're looking at these things in parallel tracks. It creates a sense of urgency for us in Illinois that we have to respect. But everyone is still engaged and everyone is trying to do their best to keep the Bears in Illinois.
Arlington Heights Village Manager Randy Reckloss says the Bears gave him a heads up they plan to announce their vision for a stadium in Hammond, Indiana.
They also reassured us in that same phone call that that does not mean that there's been a pivot to Indiana.
But Governor Pritzker says the Hammond news was a surprise to him.
Honestly, I think the Bears need to make their intentions known. Those intentions could be, that they want to continue to talk to both states, but I think they need to clarify that for all of you, not to mention the public.
Arlington Heights officials remain hopeful lawmakers will pass a mega projects bill to bring the Bears property tax certainty. They had a productive 3-hour meeting Wednesday. The next day, the Bears asked them to cancel a hearing in Springfield to talk about that legislation.
We're trying to move this thing forward, but it was not canceled because of a lack of progress.
If the team goes to Hammond, does Governor Pritzker see that as a negotiating failure from the state?
Oh, no, I view that as there is a limit to what the taxpayers of Illinois are willing to spend on a stadium or on infrastructure and everything else. And we're just not willing to, remember, we have a lot of things we need to invest in that are a benefit to the daily lives of people across the state of Illinois.
The mega projects bill could have a hearing next week in Springfield. We will be keeping an eye on both state capitals. Marion?